Fifth Dimension Radio Sports Special. Live tonight, high school basketball, the Akron North Vikings versus the Springfield Spartans, with veteran sportscaster Ron Wimmer and color analyst Steve Bunch. Stay tuned for all the action right here on Fifth Dimension Radio Sports Special.
Good evening and welcome to Springfield High School for the Fifth Dimension Radio High School Basketball Game of the Week. Brought to you by Jobs for Ohio's Graduates and The Stable. I'm Ron Whitmer and I'm joined in the booth by color analyst Steve Bunch for tonight's matchup between the Akron North Vikings and the Springfield Spartans. North coach Devin Williams' team enters play tonight winless on the season. The Vikings are 0-15 overall and 0-9 in the Akron City Series. Their only highly competitive game of the season came in a 68-64 loss to Akron East 3 weeks ago. It's been a similar story for Coach Kevin Nash's Spartans. Springfield played Coventry tough on Friday, but still came away with an 8-point loss. The Spartans are 1-14 overall, 0-11 in the Metro Athletic Conference. Someone lands on the winning side tonight. Who will it be? We'll talk to both coaches and set the table for tonight's matchup right after this message.
Jobs for Ohio's Graduates, JOG for short, is a workforce readiness nonprofit covering Northeast Ohio, including Ashland, Medina, Stark, Summit, and Trumbull counties, helping youth ages 14 to 24 and adults complete their education, develop soft skills, and start their careers. To make this possible, we need people like you to support the next generation of the workforce and partner with JOG today. Go to jogworks.org, jogworks.org, for more ways to mentor and hire JOG participants, attend events, and more.
Ron Whitmer here pregame at Springfield High School talking to North High coach Devin Williams. Coach, season's winding down. You're still winless, but a chance tonight against a 1-14 Springfield team.
Yep.
Are you guys up for it tonight?
Yeah, we're up for it. The kids are excited. We know that this is their senior night, so they want to come in and put on a show and perform for the crowd too. So, yep.
Awesome. Who's going to carry the load for you guys tonight offensively?
So we got a couple guys that we try. As you know, we're on whatever, and so we struggle scoring the ball. So we try to hang our hat on defense, but as far as offensively, we look for Josh Ducey to carry the load, and then Le'Veon Gaines to chip in some points. Ryder's been coming on. Ryder Brown's been coming on the last couple games, scoring some buckets for us. So we look. Those three are key, but again, we try to hang our hat on defense and get easy shots, which we struggle on making layups too. So.
It doesn't ever hurt to be honest. Hey, you got three seniors starting tonight, senior night for Springfield. Mm-hmm. But you're at the point in the season now, I'm wondering, are you looking for more minutes for your younger kids as you try to build something for next season?
We try to balance it. Again, we still want to try to get a win. As you can see, our younger guys, a lot of them are freshmen, first-time players on a court, a basketball court, period. So they're getting introduced to the game. So it's hard to put them into a varsity game, into a tough situation. Obviously, if it's a blowout one way or another, we try to get them some minutes, get them a feel for the game. But normally we just ride with 5 or 6 guys and we play.
So what do you figure is the key to get that first win tonight? What do you have to do well to get past Springfield tonight?
Again, defensively, we got to play good, solid defense and make layups.
Okay.
It's a make and miss game.
Sometimes it's a pretty simple game, right?
Yeah.
That's Coach Devin Williams from the North Vikings. Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck to you tonight.
All right, thank you.
Horse racing is a great sport, and now you can have a horse in the race. Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning horse ownership experience. Purchase as little as 1% of a racehorse and pay a set monthly fee. No surprises, modest investment, low risk, and completely accessible and transparent operations. TheStable.ca offers a unique, engaging racehorse ownership experience and features great customer service and consistent updates about your horse. Our innovative video production team tracks your horse's training progress, and clients are encouraged to visit the horses at any time. TheStable.ca is right for harness racing, and if you want to have a horse in the race, it's right for you too. For more information about The Stable, email Anthony at thestable.ca. or call 519-400-4263.
Ron Whitmer here, pregame with Kevin Nash, Springfield Spartans head coach. Kevin, senior night tonight, always a big night at any high school. You guys are 1-14. Should we expect to see more minutes for your younger guys, or because of senior night, more minutes for your seniors tonight?
Because it's senior night, I'm going to start with my seniors and then get the other two in pretty early on, and then how the game goes will determine their playing time. Right. I'm still here to win tonight, so.
Absolutely. Both teams are struggling, but you guys are coming off a highly competitive game against Coventry, who's had their moments this year. I mean, they're certainly not top of the league, but they can play with almost anybody on a given night. Are you feeling good about that? Are the guys feeling good, and you're ready to finish up the season strong?
I think we're feeling really good about it. I think I hit a turning point there. It was the first game all season. We played all 4 quarters the entire time, every guy on the court at the same time, too. So been waiting for that all year, so it was good to see.
Yeah, every coach's dream, right?
Yes.
Looking forward, you're making, as well as the rest of the athletic programs here at Springfield, a move to a new league starting in 27-28. Are you thinking about that much yet? Going to I believe it's going to be the Greater Portage Athletic Conference. And if you are thinking about it, does that put you at a little more of a level playing field? What are your thoughts?
I haven't given it too much thought, but I do know that it does help us out with even playing field. We match up way better against those schools than the schools in the MAC. We're undersized almost every night we play a team here.
So back to tonight's game. Obviously, you want to get a win tonight. Who's got to step up offensively for you? Who's got to find the hoop early and often for you?
Jameson Smith is one of our better players who has been hurt for quite a while. So if he can come out tonight and knock down a couple threes and play well, then we'll feed off him. And Jaden Bracken's really been stepping up a lot lately. So if he can come out and have himself a game, then we'll be all right. That's
Springfield coach Kevin Nash. Coach, good luck tonight and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Ronnie Kemmer, owner of Cambria's Bistro. We are located in the heart of downtown Wadsworth at 132 Main Street. Cambria's Bistro is a family-owned establishment that brings together the best of 2 worlds, the rich traditions of Italian cuisine and the contemporary favorites of a pub and grill. Reservations are not required but recommended by calling 330-331-5282 or 330-331-5357. We offer a casual dining atmosphere that is great for a family dinner, date night, or a special celebration. We feature a wonderful wine list with selections from Sicily to Napa Valley. We also have a great bar menu with specialty cocktails, many beers, on-tap beers, ciders, and seltzers. Cambria's Bistro also features San Pellegrino sparkling water. We are located in the heart of downtown Wadsworth at 132 Main Street. Come see us soon.
Welcome back to Springfield High School for Fifth Dimension Radio's High School Basketball Game of the Week. I'm Ron Whitmer. I'm joined in the booth tonight by guest color commentator Steve Bunch. Steve, welcome. Glad to have you here, veteran broadcaster. Let's start off by giving our listeners a little bit about the background for Steve Bunch, where they heard you before.
Yeah, so I started off my career, probably a little bit late in life, in my 30s. I went through broadcasting school up in Independence, and that turned into a working gig with ESPN Cleveland. That graduated from that, did some television work down in the Mansfield area, covered high school sports there, and a Rewind show, and I've done some work in Northeast Ohio, up and on the east side of Cleveland, covering high school sports. So high school sports has been a big part of my life. I was an athlete, played very competitive football down in Warren Harding, and played football in college as well. So I love being around sports, and I love being around great teams and great coaches and people who just have high IQs about sports.
You picked up some flavor of Northeast Ohio high school sports throughout your career, and you finally worked your way up to work in side saddle with Ron Whitmer in a game featuring one total win between both teams. So congratulations, you've made the big time.
Yes,
Steve.
Thank you very much for that, Ron. But honestly, really happy to be here with Fifth Dimension. I've heard a lot of great things about you specifically, Ron, through our mutual connections. And listen, despite the records tonight, Ron, let me be clear. The crowd here at Springfield does not know that their team has only won one game, and nobody told their band either. I mean, this crowd really is something else.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Almost a full house on the far side, and as you mentioned, and one of my favorite things about high school sports, especially in the wintertime, is pep bands. except for when I'm on
Except
the
for when you're
radio
broadcasting, yes.
trying to be heard. But Springfield is well known for their great marching bands, their pep bands, their stage and orchestra, and you're getting a little taste of that tonight. So quite an event here. So, Bobby, you're on the headset down there, right? We've got a little competition tonight. So for those who are watching this game after the fact, either on WAOH.TV or on our YouTube channel here in the coming nights, if Bob could zoom in, it appears that ESPN has made an appearance here at Springfield High School, and there they are. So, guys, we see you. We hear you. And we're looking forward to maybe talking to you at halftime. So keep it clean, keep it fun, and have a lot of fun. It's Steve, we talked last week, and I'm trying to remember, when we were out at Norton a week and a half ago, they had a juiced student section, and they turned out the lights for the introduction. And one of the great things about high school basketball is the game means a lot, but it doesn't mean everything. It's a student event, right? And as we walked in tonight, you could see that brewing, and now that we're about to start the tonight's game, you can cut the anticipation with a knife.
Yeah, it's really something else here.
I shouldn't say this because I have friends in the administration at Springfield, but I am a little surprised that it's nearly a full house, and it may be by the time we get to tip-off. As we mentioned briefly, both teams struggled this year. Let's be frank about it. The Akron North Vikings have yet to win a game, and Springfield has won just one. But if you were here for the pregame interviews with the coaches, both have great attitudes about where they're at. They both think their squads are ready for tonight, and they're both anxious to get either win number 2 for Springfield or number 1 for North. And that's what we love here on Fifth Dimension Radio, is to get a good ball game, no matter what level it may be. Next week's game at Barberton will have more meaning to it, because both of those teams, Barberton and Talmadge, are getting ready for postseason ball, and both teams expect to maybe make a little noise in the postseason. Let's be honest, Steve, these teams are not expecting to make noise in the postseason, but they're expecting to give all-out effort tonight and try to finish their seasons as strong as they can.
Well, listen, I was really impressed by both coaches and their enthusiasm, especially Coach Williams for North. I mean, he talked to us with a big smile. He's hopeful for tonight. He knows where his challenges are, and he's got his team ready to play hard, and they sense an opportunity tonight.
Yeah, my hat's off to Coach Williams, because you're right. Big smile the whole time. I fully expected to be talking to a guy that was down in the dumps, and he's anything but that. You know, he knows the hand that's been dealt to him. He's very realistic about the program as it is, and is hoping to build on that. But he's in a situation in the City Series where most of the populace at North High School are the athletes are in other sports than basketball and football. So that'll always be a challenge for who's ever in Coach Williams' shoes. But, boy, he's got the right attitude about it. It looks like we're about to either hear the national anthem or the starting lineup. So we'll keep it right here for the meantime. And as we like to do is we like to bring you the national anthem wherever possible. Springfield is one of the many high schools now have the beautiful flag that comes down electronically from the middle of the floor, a nice huge flag. So this is one of those cases, Steve, you don't have to look around and find the flag. It's right there.
Right in front of us.
So we'll pause for the playing and singing of our national anthem. Steve, I always say we're going to pause for the playing and singing of the national anthem, fully realizing that we never hear anybody. I'm not saying they don't sing, we just don't hear them. The students at Springfield made sure we heard them tonight. What a great job of singing. That sits very well with me. Hey, let's take a quick look at the anticipated starting lineups tonight for the North Vikings. At one guard, a senior, Josh Aducey. The other guard, a senior, Vaughn Gaines. Senior, Nathaniel Ruffin. A junior, Ryder Brown. And a sophomore, MacArthur Terrell Stevens. For Springfield, starting lineup tonight on senior night. So some guys in the starting lineup that may not otherwise be. 5 seniors starting for the Spartans. Number 0, Josiah Key, a 5'11 senior. Number 1, Logan Mason, a 5'9 guard senior. Also senior. Number 5, Evan DeBrook, a 5'10 guard. Senior Jamison Smith, the 5'9 guard. And senior Chase Reisinger, a 5'11 forward. And no sooner did I say it, here we go again. We're going to shut the lights off. Steve already is a good-looking guy. Myself, I look much better at this point in the game, so we appreciate them doing this. But we're going to get a little spotlight introduction. Yeah, I mean, and here you go. All the reason in the world, Steve, just walk it through, take it easy tonight. But senior night pageantry, and I'm not here for every week, obviously, at Springfield. Maybe they do this every week. And if they do, hats off to them. But especially for tonight, some of these guys have started few, if any, games in their career, and they get the full treatment tonight. So hats off to the folks here, Kevin Vaughn and the folks at Springfield High School. Also want to mention the cheerleaders are doing a theme night tonight. So we see our cheerleaders. Bobby's got them on camera, I believe. Not only in their beautiful cheerleading costumes, but on top of that, their safety vests to make sure everybody's safe here on construction night at Springfield. So, hey, I'm having fun already. I hope you are, and let's see what we can do here. Jumping for the North Vikings is number 1, and that is Josh Aducey. He'll go up against 0 Jeremiah Key for Springfield, and we'll be off and running here. The referee steps into the center circle, checking things out. The ball is up. The tip is controlled by North. Coming ahead on the dribble for North is number 10, Jamison Smith. Oh, I'm sorry, that's for North. Number 5 is Ryder Brown. His 3 from the top is no good. Tracked down in the corner by North. Kicking it out top to Vaughn Gaines on the right-hand dribble. Pulls up at the top of the key. Dishes inside. Bounce pass along the baseline. Shot is up and good. Shot made by, in North's uniforms, a little hard to read numbers, but it looks like it's, must have been number 5. I thought I saw number 2.
I thought I saw 2 also.
Yeah, but I don't have a 2. We'll have to look that up.
Well, I think that might have been Bryce Portwood all the way there.
You're right, Bryce Portwood with the bucket. So already a curve thrown to me for Springfield. Ball into the corner, driving baseline, left hand, pulls up on the dribble, gets it out to Jamison Smith. Smith out top now to Logan Mason. Mason to Key. Key cross court to Smith. Back to Mason. Mason on the near side, drives baseline, ball battered away and picked up by North. Coming ahead, looking up the floor to number 11, the running layup up, off the iron, no good. Rebound North, second shot up, no good. North still controls, and again, it's number 2, Bryce Portwood, with his second bucket, and North has an early 4-0 lead for Springfield. Coming ahead, Jeremiah Key, he's fouled. Foul's going to go against Josh Aducey, his first and the team's first for the Vikings. And with that, our first 2 subs of the night for Springfield checking in, Robert Severn and Jaden Bracken.
Coach Nash getting his seniors in, the last of his 7 seniors on this team.
Bracken inbounds the ball to Key. Key on the near side. Three-point shot is no good by Jamison Smith. Springfield comes up with a rebound. Smith top of the key to Key on the far side. His three-pointer no good. Rebound for North is number 11, Lavion Gaines. Ball batted out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Vikings. So they'll inbound near the Springfield bench. And Bryce Portwood, who we did not have as a starter, has got the only points of the game at this point.
Really impressed so far by the enthusiasm from North. Not surprised given the conversation we had with their head coach before the game.
Ducey fires a three, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Nathaniel Ruffin. Ball loose on the floor. The near side, Portwood fired up by Ruffin for three, no good, and Springfield comes away with a rebound.
I've got Ruffin with 3 rebounds already, 2 of them offensive.
He definitely can get off the floor. Key will bring it ahead for Springfield across the timeline. Key near side to Jamison. Inside shot by number 2, Robert Severn, blocked out of bounds. Ball will remain with the Spartans. They'll inbound on the baseline.
Ruffin now with a block. He is all over the place tonight, Ron.
5:12 remaining first quarter. North leads 4-0. Inbound pass up and good by Jaden Bracken. Bracken with the first 2 for Springfield, and North leads 4-2. Three-point attempt for North, no good. Rebounded by Springfield. Severn to Key in the backcourt, and he'll walk it up. Right-hand dribble across the timeline. Key passes far side. Jamison's three-pointer is right there. Jamison Smith with his first connection of the night, and the Spartans have their first lead at 5-4. Springfield drops into a 2-3 zone this time. Going into the lane, and travel is called on Nathaniel Ruffin. The turnover by North will give the ball back to the Spartans. They'll come to the forecourt with their first lead of the night, 5-4, 4:34 remaining in the first quarter.
Springfield out here in their 1-2-2.
Key will hand it off to Smith. Smith cross court. Looks like Bracken had trouble. Gets it, skip pass to Smith, top of the key to Key. Key pulls up, gets it to Bracken. Bounce pass inside, kick back out top. Key to Smith in the corner for another three, and it's right there. Jamison Smith with his second three of the night. The leading scorer for the Spartans has 6. They lead 8-4. North to the forecourt. Lavion Gaines. Gaines off to Ruffin. Ruffin into the lane. Kicks it off to Portwood. He's fouled as he goes up for the running 6-footer. Foul's going to go against number 5. 5 for Springfield is Evan DeBrugge.
Ron, I got Jamison Smith out there getting his points already, and as you remember during the pregame show, Coach said that he's been hurt, and he was hoping he'd come out and hit a couple threes, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, there you go. First shot by Portwood, Bryce Portwood, up and no good. He has another one coming. Second shot is good, and it's an 8-5 game. What do we have? We have timeout being called by North. So with that, we'll take this 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Summit County. Ready to score big in your career? Check out AkronWorks.com, your local job board powered by Jobs for Ohio's graduates. It's mobile-friendly, easy to use, and full of opportunities to connect with local employers. Whether you're looking to get hired or hire talent, JOG makes it simple. Don't wait on the sidelines. Visit AkronWorks.com today and take your career to the end zone.
So back here at Springfield, 3:42 remaining first quarter. Ron Whitmer, Steve Bunch, Fifth Dimension Radio, and a quick 4-0 lead by North has turned into an 8-4 advantage for the Spartans. North going to go full court pressure here. Key inbounds to Smith, back to Key. Key pulls up his dribble, gets it ahead. Delbrug into the corner to Jamison Smith. His ball knocked out of his hands. Saved inbounds. Key now has it. Top of the key off his foot and out of bounds. Give the ball back on the turnover to North Vikings.
Springfield set in their 2-3, waiting for North to bring up the ball.
Gaines gets the ball into Adusi. Adusi, crossover dribble into the lane, running layup, no good, but knocked out of his hands on the foul. Foul's going to go against Springfield's Jaden Bracken. His first, team second foul, and that'll send Adusi to the line for the first time tonight. He'll shoot 2. So as we suspected, Steve, pretty even play here early. Adusi misses the first free throw. He'll have another.
Yeah, I like the competitiveness of what we're seeing, the competitive spirit of both teams. And I think they're playing good basketball. I don't feel like I'm watching two teams that have a combined win total of 1.
Right. Second shot also no good by Adusi. Key with the ball for Springfield brings it ahead. Key, top of the key. He'll drive into the lane, ball knocked out of his hands. Looked like he might have been fouled, and we have a whistle on the loose ball, and it is going to go against, let's see. Well, one of the officials has got to report this.
Yeah,
well, I say they have to, but they're not going to, so it's it appears. We'll go with the scoreboard, who says the foul is on number 1 for Springfield. That's Logan Mason, his first and the team's third. Adusi for North gets it off to number 5, who is Ryder Brown. He's tied up. The possession arrow pointing in favor of Springfield. They'll have the ball back. 2:55 remaining first quarter. Springfield leads 8-5. Full court pressure. Looks like a diamond press this time by North. Coming ahead for Springfield on the far side. Bracken, he'll pull up for a three-pointer. Nothing there. Delbrug with the rebound. Ball batted out of bounds, so it'll remain in possession of Springfield. Robert Severn had it on the near side, but had it batted out of his hands and out of bounds.
Looks like Springfield was ready for that press. They handled it really nicely, got the ball down the court real crisply.
Key inbounded, got the ball back, kicks it back outside to Delbrug. He is running one-hander is good. His first bucket on the night. And Springfield now has a 10-5 lead. In the front court for North. Ball stolen away, loose ball, scramble, picked up by Portwood. Cross court, ball to Adusi. Adusi running layup, up and good. Nice move that time by Josh Adusi, his first 2, and it's in a 10-7 game. Springfield with the lead. Jeremiah Key brings it ahead to Jamison Smith. Smith on the near side, out high. North in a man-to-man at this point. Ball into the corner till Delbrug. Back to Smith. Smith will back off. Gets it to Key. Key in front of the North bench to Delbrug. Off to Bracken. He'll pull up for another 3. This one a little long. And rebound fought for, scrambled. Severn comes up with it for Springfield and puts it up and in. Nice job by Robert Severn. And Springfield has a 12-7 lead on that scramble.
Severn with 3 offensive rebounds already.
Springfield back in a 2-3 zone this trip. Skip pass, cross court for North to Nathaniel Ruffin. Ball taken away by Delbrug to Key. Key running full court. Layup good and the foul to go with it. Jeremiah Key with his first bucket. The foul goes against number 11, Vaughn Gaines, his first foul and the second team foul for the Vikings. So Key will go to the line in hopes of completing the traditional three-point play. With that, another man checking in for Springfield, the freshman Will Kunkler into the game for the first time. So we'll see what the freshman has.
Ron, right now Springfield's doing a great job on the defensive end in their 2-3 defense. North is not ready for that pressure.
Free throw up and good by Jeremiah Key, and Springfield has a 15-7 lead, 109 remaining first quarter. Adusi up top for North. He gets the ball off to the near side, pulling up for the 12-footer that time, and hitting it is Levon Gaines, his first 2. and it's back to a 6-point Springfield advantage. On the far side, Severn gets in the corner. Jamison Smith, his three, this time short. Severn had the rebound but lost it out of bounds, giving the ball back to the Vikings with 45.4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They trail by 6.
Severn in the mix again, trying to get more rebounds.
So Vaughn Gaines inbounds to Iducey. Off to Ryder Brown. He'll pull up for the three. Off the iron and off the support strap. That'll give the ball back to the Spartans with 34.5 remaining. North maintains their full court pressure. Still looks like a diamond press. Springfield with the inbound. Del Brugge has his pass battered away. North comes up with the loose ball and a foul on that loose ball. Going to go against Key for Springfield. His first, the team's fourth, and that'll give the ball back to the Vikings underneath their own basket as Bryce Portwood was hammered on his way to the hoop. 27.9 remaining. Inbound to Iducey, his little two-footer, no good. In and out. Iducey with the rebound, trying to gather it. He'll go up again and stick it in. Josh Iducey with his second bucket, and it's a 15-11 Springfield lead. 14 seconds remaining. In the backcourt, Bracken to Kunkler in the forecourt. He picks the ball up in the dead man's corner, but gets it away to Key. Key drives baseline and is fouled on his way to the hoop. Not a good foul that time by Nathaniel Ruffin. His first, team's third. So Springfield will inbound on the baseline with 4.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Key to trigger the inbound. Gets it in and right out off the leg of North, giving the ball back to Springfield with 4.1 remaining. So Jeremiah Key will look to inbound and throws it too hard at his teammates' feet. Ball batted around, loose ball, shot up by Smith. Was it in time? It was, but it was off the mark. And after 1 quarter of play, our score, Springfield 15, North 11. Let's take this 60-second timeout, and we'll be back.
If your saving for retirement approach involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," Edward Jones can help. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Or if you're in retirement and want a second opinion, let's talk. Edward Jones financial advisor Vince Rosnack can help. Stop by or call Vince today at 234-571-9913 to set an appointment. Or stop by the office at 529 Canton Road in Ellett, across from Eastgate Plaza.
Looking for a fun night out that gives back? Join the Port Summit Rotary for our quarter auction on Saturday, February 28th at Springfield High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the auction starts at 6 p.m. Admission is just $5 and includes your auction paddle. Bid on exciting items, support local businesses, enjoy food and beverages, and help fund scholarships for local students. Bring your friends and your quarters and make a difference. Learn more at portsummitrotary.org.
Back here at Springfield High School, an entertaining first quarter. North will have the ball to start the second quarter. Iducey top of the key, finds an open man down low, and the basket up and in by Ryder Brown, and we're back to a 2-point game. Springfield leading 15-13. Kunkler in the backcourt for Springfield. Gets it ahead to number 11, and we'll have to check and see who that looks like. Jackson Woods. Ball battered away by North. Ruffin comes ahead with it. He gets it to Ryder Brown. His shot no good. Coming away is Severn with it for Springfield. Dribbling coast to coast. Foul line extended left. Gets it to Key. Cross court to Bracken. Bracken out top. Ball high above his head. Now he'll go on the dribble. Picks up the dribble and gets it to the freshman Kunkler. Kunkler at the top of the key. Bounce pass to the high post. Off the Key on the baseline. He fires it outside to Woods, no good. Rebound fought for and tied up. We're going to have a possession call on the jump ball, and the ball will stay with the, no, it will not. It will go to the Vikings. No, and the referees are going to talk about it. And the Vikings had it at the quarter break, so it will be the Springfield Spartans inbounding on their own baseline, leading by 2, just underway here in the second quarter. Springfield bounce pass inside to Severn. He spins his running layup, no good, off the hands of Severn, and they'll give the ball back to North. Steve, it looked like it might have gone off the hands of Nathaniel Ruffin, but the referee, a whole lot closer than me, will go with his call. As we always do. They have yet to defer to me 200 feet away. So Iabutsi up top for North. His lob and the shot by Ryder Brown is partially blocked, picked up by North. Portwood has it. He gets it up top to Iadussi. His running 12-foot shot, no good. Iadussi over the back on the rebound. That will be his second foul and the first foul of the quarter for the North Vikings. 15-13, Springfield leads. Checking in for North, another man first time off the bench, Alec McCarty in. McCarty, another senior, in for the Vikings. He'll play deep in the press. Bracken with the ball inbounds. He'll lob deep to Key. Key along the near side, working against pressure. Drives into the lane and a beautiful take by Jeremiah Key. Basket is good, and a foul coming with it. Foul's going to be called on 23. Alec McCarty, just in the game, picks up his first foul.
What a terrific finish by Key. What I'm noticing here, Springfield is sometimes struggling against that diamond press, Ron, but there's other times they're doing a fine job of passing through it, and this one ends with Key getting a tough layup in an and-one situation.
Free throw is up and right there. So Key now with 6 points for the Spartans, and they lead 18-13. Coming ahead for the Vikings is number 11, Le'Veon Gaines. His shot is no good from three, goes out of bounds, and back to Springfield. Bracken will inbound for the Spartans. Kunkler, the freshman, will bring it ahead. Kunkler working out top. Gets it to Braxton on the far side, back to Kunkler. Kunkler will dribble top of the key, picks up that dribble, in trouble, gets it off to Severn, and his pass out of bounds, giving the ball back to the Vikings. So sloppy at times here, which you would expect, Steve, from two teams with the records that they have. But all-out effort by both teams, and consequently we got a good game.
Yeah, I love the energy being brought by both teams. Lots of enthusiasm and effort, and seeing a close ball game here in the second quarter.
Von Gaines up top for North to Ryder. The baseline to Ruffin. He's bumped and slapped on the wrist apparently by Bracken for Springfield. Bracken's second and team's first of the quarter. And with that, Jamison Smith will check back in for the freshman for the Spartans. North inbounds. Ryder from the corner. Ryder Brown shot is no good. Scramble for the loose ball. Taken away by Portwood. His shot up and in. Bryce Portwood with a nice start tonight. 7 points off the bench for the Vikings, and they trail by 3. Jeremiah Key working up top against Portwood. Gets in the corner to Smith. He'll fire the three. Got it.
Wow, no hesitation from Smith.
Jamison Smith hits his third three. He's got 9 on the night, and the Spartans have a 6-point lead. Into the forecourt. Le'Veon Gaines, top of the key. He'll pull up for 3 off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound Severn for Springfield. Key has it in the backcourt. Key brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Smith in the corner to Bracken. He'll launch the 3. In and out. Rebound North. Coming ahead on the dribble is Ruffin. He'll pull up. Get the ball top of the key to Portwood. Cross court. Lob back to Portwood on the low block. Ball knocked away. It's on the floor, and North has it. Is going to be tied up. No, going to be a traveling call. Von Gaines got to the ball, but couldn't find any help when he turned over. That means he changed his pivot foot, and that's a turnover, giving the ball back to the Spartans. They lead 21-15, 4:23 remaining second quarter. Jeremiah Key in the backcourt to Smith, to Severn, to Bracken. to Woods, to Bracken, skip pass to Smith. He'll pull up for a 12-footer. Bank shot, got it.
Wow,
nice
great shot
job by Jamison Smith. He's got 11 on the night. Springfield with their biggest lead at 8. Iadusi will fire a 3 for North. No good. Rebound batted around. Iadusi going to pick it up. He'll fire another 3. This one's short. Rebound by Bracken for the Spartans. Bracken strong with the ball. Gets it to Key in the backcourt. He looked to kick it ahead to Smith. He'll keep the dribble. He'll go into the lane. A nice take by Key, but he's swatted out of bounds. The block by Iadusi. Iadusi all over the floor here in the first half for the Vikings. Springfield inbound on the baseline. Key. Bounce pass to Severn. He kicks it out top to Woods. He'll fire the 3. Nothing but baseline, and that gives the ball back to the Vikings. They trail by 8, 3:29 remaining in the first half. I want you to please stick around at halftime. We're going to be joined by Springfield Superintendent and Port Summit Rotary President, Shelly Monachino. Ryder Brown for North, off the iron, no good. Rebound, kicked around, and who'll come up with it? It looks like Bracken for Springfield, and what we have? Got a timeout by Springfield to save the possession, a full timeout. So with that, we'll take this 60-second break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, students and job seekers, your next big career play starts here. AkronWorks.com, your local job board powered by Jobs for Ohio's graduates. Find local jobs, connect with employers, and get hired fast. It's easy, mobile-friendly, and full of opportunity. Step up, get in the game, and visit AkronWorks.com today because your career deserves a winning drive.
Looking for a fun night out that gives back? Join the Port Summit Rotary for our quarter auction on Saturday, February 28th at Springfield High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the auction starts at 6 p.m. Admission is just $5 and includes your auction paddle. Bid on exciting items, support local businesses, enjoy food and beverages, and help fund scholarships for local students. Bring your friends and your quarters and make a difference. Learn more at portsummitrotary.org.
Back here at Springfield High School, we have 3:12 remaining in the first half of a good one. Springfield leading Akron North 23-15. The Spartans will bring it ahead. Jamison Smith will do the honors across the timeline. Kicks it across to Bracken to Severn. Into the corner to Woods. Woods to Severn. Back out top to Bracken. Bracken to Woods. He looked to launch the 3, shuffled the feet, and will give it back on the turnover to the Vikings. So a chance to cut into the lead once again for North here with less than 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Ron Whitmer, Steve Bunch, Fifth Dimension Radio, thanks for tuning in. Iadusi will fire another 3 from North, and this one draws a lot of backboard and nothing else. Ruffin's rebound up and no good, and on the rebound, it might have been Ruffin over the back. It was. Nathaniel Ruffin with his second foul. Third team foul of the quarter. Springfield will bring it ahead with 2:46 remaining and an 8-point lead. Key will get it to Smith. Jamison Smith working out high. To Key on the near side. Key, cross-court pass to Woods. Woods back to Key. Ball batted away, loose on the floor and out of bounds. Give it back to the Vikings on another Springfield turnover. Good hustle, Steve, that time by the Vikings.
Yeah, they're not short on hustle and effort tonight. They're just coming short on some basic jump shots, which their coach told us might happen.
Yeah, Iadusi for North gets it to Ruffin, back to Iadusi, top of Kia. He'll go into the lane, gets it to Ryder Brown for 3 right there. Ryder Brown with his first 3 of the night. He's got 5 points, and it's a 5-point game, 23-18. Yeah, I agree with you. North needed that one. Bracken for Springfield to Severn on the far side. Bounce pass baseline for Smith, who hits another one.
I like that kid. He's very decisive in his shooting, Ron.
He's got 13 on the night. Iadusi for North gets it in the corner to Bryce Portwood. Back to Iadusi. Looks to drive, instead gets it to Ryder Brown, to Iadusi. He'll pull up for a 14-footer, no good. Rebound on the far side by Severn. Severn to Bracken, to Key, back to Bracken. He'll bring it ahead this time. North playing, appears to be in the man-to-man. It could be a 1-2-2 zone. Actually, it kind of looks like a zone now.
Yeah.
Bracken on the near side, bounce pass in the corner to Woods. His three-pointer off the iron, no good. But Severn comes down with a rebound to Smith. Smith's shot in and out from three. Looked like Springfield knocked it out of bounds. But they're going to maintain possession, and with that, we have a first-time Springfield substitution. Looks like Owen Christ into the game. Owen Christ for Springfield. And the turnover. Iadusi coming to the other end, layup, up and in, and a foul. Josh Iadusi with his first bucket of the second quarter will cut it down to a 5-point lead.
Strong finish by Iadusi. He's got the steal and ran it all the way down the court.
Referee told us how many shots, but not who the foul was on. And this time he didn't tell the score table either, so they're going to ask him. Please let us know who that was on. Number 2. Number 2, that's Bryce Portwood, his second foul. So Iadusi at the line. He's got 6 on the night. He's looking for 7. And he could cut this back to a 4-point lead with 1:11 remaining in the second quarter. Iadusi sights and shoots, in and out, rebound, taken down by Ruffin, puts it right back up and in. Nathaniel Ruffin with a hustle rebound over the top. The young man gets off of his feet, and we got a 3-point game with less than a minute to remaining.
Ruffin, unbelievable tonight. I got him with at least 9 rebounds so far.
Smith for Springfield, top of the key to Bracken, cross court to Severn, to Key on the baseline, 10-footer, no good. Rebound by Ruffin. He'll come quickly to the other end, 47 seconds remaining. Now they'll slow it down a bit. Iadusi will take it into the lane. He looked to drive, picked up by Portwood. His running 6-footer, no good, taken down by Severn for Springfield. And the Spartans come ahead with 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Bracken off to Severn on the far side. Gets it to Bracken, back up top to Smith. Wide open for 3. This time just missed. And a nice rebound that time by North. That was taken down by Vaughn Gaines. Ryder Brown gets it back out top. Looks like Springfield will play for the North will play for the last shot here. Out top, it's Gaines. Gaines, 4 seconds remaining. Ruffin's three-pointer came up just short. Ball goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to halftime. Our score at half, the Springfield Spartans 25, the Akron North Vikings 22. We'll take this timeout, and we'll be back to talk with Springfield Superintendent Shelly Monachino.
If your saving for retirement approach involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," Edward Jones can help. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Or if you're in retirement and want a second opinion, let's talk. Edward Jones financial advisor Vince Rosnack can help. Stop by or call Vince today at 234-571-9913 to set an appointment. Or stop by the office at 529 Canton Road in Ellett, across from Eastgate Plaza.
Back here at Springfield High School, where the Spartans lead the Vikings 25-22 at halftime. I know one young lady standing very near me is pretty happy about that.
I'm very excited about this.
Hasn't happened a lot of times yet this season.
You know what? It's happened twice, and that's two more than what we won last year.
There you go. So you'll count on the best here in the second half.
Absolutely.
Shelly, hey, we had a lot of fun talking during football
Yes,
season.
we did.
And Fifth Dimension did bring the Spartans their, as it turned out, lone victory of the season.
But it was a winner.
It was a winner.
Yes, it
and
was.
Possibly we can do that for you here again tonight.
I hope so.
You're here to talk about a couple of things. So
Sure.
real quickly before we get to what's right in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
you were involved in some big news here in the last couple of weeks, something that's been coming for quite some time, and that is the movement of
Yes.
your Springfield Spartan
Yes.
athletics teams.
Yes.
not next season.
No, 27-28.
But 27-28 into a new league. You want to tell us about that?
Sure. So the new league is going to be called the GPAC, the Greater Portage Athletic Conference. It's going to have 8 teams. The teams are Ravenna, who's leaving the MAC with us.
Right.
Crestwood, Rootstown, Mogadore, Southeast, James St. Garfield, Waterloo, and us. And we are so excited about the move because not only is it going to reduce our travel time, but we're actually going to be playing schools that are more competitive with our size.
Right.
So we're excited about that, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more media coverage because we're going to be closer together.
Well, you know, Fifth Dimension Radio has always been there
yes,
for you.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Hey, very exciting.
Oh, wait, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
We are posting for a commissioner for the new league. So on any one of those websites of any of the schools, if you go there, there's the application. We're going to be doing interviews in a couple of weeks. So if you think you're interested in becoming a commissioner of a brand new athletic, sign up.
Yeah, the new GPAC should love us because 2 games in a row now. We were talking to Steve Lutz from Mogadore in our game on Saturday. Same thing. So, yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of qualified people out there, and hopefully they'll show some interest and get involved. Our time is limited, unlike football.
Okay.
So we also want to talk about something else you're heavily involved in as the president of the Port Summit Rotary Club, which covers not only Springfield, but Ellett, Lakemore, Suffield, and Mogadore.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
you've got a big event coming up at the end of this month.
A huge event coming up. It's the quarter auction. It's our annual quarter auction. And what it is, it's an evening of fun and excitement. And what it is, it's a quarter auction. And if you don't know what it is, come down and see us. It's going to be Saturday, February 28th. Doors open at 5 o'clock. And to get in, it's only $5. And $5 gets you a paddle to enjoy all the fun. There's going to be food. There's going to be chances for you to buy more paddles. It is going to be a great, great time.
Yeah, and just one little other thing, because I've been involved in these in the past. So when we say quarter auction, all kinds of valuable baskets and things to bid on. And some of them, literally, you bid for a quarter. Some 2 quarters, 3 quarters, and I think usually the top bid might be 4 quarters. But a very affordable event for just about every budget.
It is. And I know this year we're going to have some prizes that might even go up to 5 or 6 quarters.
Yeah.
So what that means is that the baskets are going to range anywhere from $25 up to $125, $150. So really, it's a fun night evening. It's right here at Springfield High School. And the boosters are our Spartan Sports boosters will be they'll have their snack bar, their concession stand open. We're going to have sideboards. We're going to have extra prizes. It is really a good time. And every year, doesn't it seem like it's just growing bigger and bigger and bigger?
Yeah, it is. And thanks to Shelley and her staff at Springfield have made it even a bigger event, more space, and more opportunities for other things. So please keep that in mind. Again, it's on February 28th.
Right here at Springfield High School. Doors open at 5. Starts at 6.
Okay, so get involved. And the last thing I don't think we mentioned, if you're a vendor, meaning you sell some of your own crafts and things like that, there's still a little bit of space for that. So contact Port Summit Rotary.
Yes.
I think Liz Pence is the chairman this year.
Yes.
So do we have an email or a phone number?
Sure. Our email is going to be port, P-O-R-T dash summitrotary.org.
O-R-G.
And can I give a shout out to our sponsors?
Yes, please.
Vince Rosnick from Edward Jones and Pence Brothers. They are sponsoring the quarter auction, so thank you very much.
Speaking of Vince Rosnick and Edward Jones, our halftime sponsor today.
Oh, well, my gosh, it's a small world.
Yes, it
is a small world.
Vince is very supportive of all kinds of things.
And one more shout out. I want to shout out to you guys. Thank you for doing this. This just brings, to our community and to our fans. So we really appreciate you doing this.
Hey, Shelley, thanks so much for coming up. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to talk to one of the young men who's representing the quote-unquote ESPN crew across the way when we come back.
Awesomeness.
We'll be back after this.
Thank you.
Horse racing is a great sport, and now you can have a horse in the race. Own a little and love it a lot. Thestable.ca is an award-winning horse ownership experience. Purchase as little as 1% of a racehorse and pay a set monthly fee. No surprises, modest investment, low risk, and completely accessible and transparent operations. Thestable.ca offers a unique, engaging racehorse ownership experience and features great customer service and consistent updates about your horse. Our innovative video production team tracks your horse's training progress, and clients are encouraged to visit the horses at any time. Thestable.ca is right for harness racing, and if you want to have a horse in the race, it's right for you too. For more information about The Stable, email Anthony at thestable.ca or call 519-400-4263.
So we're back here at Springfield High School where the Spartans lead the North Vikings 25-22 at halftime. I'm Ron Whitmer along with Steve Bunch tonight. We're enjoying ourselves, and we're especially enjoying ourselves because it's senior day here at Springfield, and one of the many extras being taken on by the Springfield student body tonight is we mentioned the ESPN group across the way in the pregame. So Nathan Vorthong from Springfield has joined us in the booth. We wanted to get him live on the air. Nathan, tell us how that came about. How did the ESPN take come about?
So what have happened was middle of second period, we had an idea of making an ESPN table. We saw this all over social media, so we had to try it because Akron North and Springfield is pretty good. So, I mean, great matchup. So I feel like we had to do it today.
Yeah. Looks like you guys are having a ton of fun.
Oh, yeah,
there.
we are.
Are you getting any pushback from the refs or from
No,
the
we are not.
administration? Yeah, it's all in good fun, and this is something that you're trying for the first time.
That's
am I
right?
right?
Yeah, that is.
So the kind of spirit that it's brought tonight can't be beat. So hats off to you guys for coming up with the idea.
Thank you.
Dressed much better than the guy who's actually on the air tonight. So I can learn a little lesson from Nathan. Nathan, thank you for joining us in the booth, and have a great second half.
You too.
We're going to take this break, and we'll be right back.
Tired of boring off-the-rack tees? Want to express your unique style or promote your business? How about create an unforgettable memory? Call us at Screen Print Original, 330-414-1635, 330-414-1635. We bring ideas to life. We offer high-quality DTF transfers on a variety of apparel, ensuring vibrant colors and lasting designs, from custom creations to bulk orders, all for you. If you have an idea, give us a call at 330-414-1635, 330-414-1635. You can also drop us a line at screenprintoriginal@gmail.com. We look forward to serving you.
Looking for a fun night out that gives back? Join the Port Summit Rotary for our quarter auction on Saturday, February 28th at Springfield High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the auction starts at 6 p.m. Admission is just $5 and includes your auction paddle. Bid on exciting items, support local businesses, enjoy food and beverages, and help fund scholarships for local students. Bring your friends and your quarters and make a difference. Learn more at portsummitrotary.org.
Back here at Springfield High School, just underway. North gets the possession to start the second half. And Portwood gets the ball in the corner to Ruffin, to Iaduzzi. His spin dribble stolen away, but stolen right back by North. Ruffin has it, gets it to Portwood. Portwood across the way as the pep band files out on the far side. Great entertainment from the Springfield pep band tonight. On the near side, it's gains for North. Skip past Iaduzzi. Iaduzzi pulls up, 16-footer, no good off the front of the iron. Rebound coming ahead is Smith for Springfield. They lead by 3. Smith gets it to Bracken, and as he faked to get his 3 off, he shuffled the feet. Turnover, giving the ball back to North. So Steve, apologize. We usually take a look at statistics, but as I said, we're kind of student-centric here, and we got a chance to squeeze in a quick interview with Nathan Vorthong from Springfield's ESPN crew on the far side. So always happy to do that and support what the students are doing in a positive light. in the near court. It's Ryder Brown pulls up for a 15-footer, and he got it for North, where we got a 1-point game. Ryder Brown has 7, and the Vikings trail by 1. Jeremiah Key for Springfield gets it to Bracken. Bracken near side to Severn, in the corner to Smith. Back to Severn, top of the key to Bracken. To Smith at the elbow. Bounce pass inside. Looked like a travel, but no call. And that was 33 for Springfield.
Nice interior pass by Smith. Great location.
And I have to remind myself, 33 is Owen Christ. In the near court, it's Ruffin for Springfield. Up top. Into the corner and off the hands of Portwood, out of bounds, giving the ball back to Springfield.
Springfield's sticking with what's working. They've got the 2-3 zone there in the half court, and it's producing a lot of turnovers.
Jaden Bracken gets it inbounds to Key for Springfield. He'll get it back to Bracken. Bracken has a screen, and boy, Lavian Gaines did not like the screen and shoved Bracken away. The officials now want to discuss it, so I'm wondering, Steve, if one official saw it the different way. They're going to call it, yeah. What? They're going to call it an intentional foul. Okay, so not just a common foul, they're going to call it an intentional foul, which is in essence a technical foul that'll send Smith to the line for the Spartans. They'll get the ball back as well as the 2 free throws.
Yeah, Gaines obviously very frustrated with what he interpreted to be an offensive foul that was not called.
Smith's first shot is up and good.
Coach Devin Williams working on calming his guard down.
Second also good. That was Gaines' second. And here's what I'm not sure of. I didn't see him signal a technical foul, which would have given him yet another personal. So we'll say he just has the 2 personals, which is good for the Vikings. They trail by 3. Smith gets the ball inbounds. Bracken, far side to Key. He'll drive the baseline, gets it to Severn, to Smith. Smith, right-hand dribble, pulls up for a 10-footer, got it. Boy, he's got nice touch, doesn't he?
Holy cow, that kid is good.
Yeah, 17 points for Jamison Smith. Smith, the senior, having a big senior night. Iadusi gets it to Ryder Brown. Brown picks up his dribble, back to Iadusi. Iadusi drives the lane, ball batted out of his hands and picked up by Jaden Bracken. He'll come ahead on the right-hand dribble across the timeline to Key. Key looked like he might have drug his pivot. No call. To Bracken to Severn. Back to Bracken. Cross court to Key. In the corner, Smith again. Off the iron. Beautiful follow shot by Robert Severn. Severn has 4 points on the night. Great job by the senior center. And Springfield has stretched it back to a 7-point lead, 31-24, 4:58 remaining, third quarter. Ruffin with a 3-pointer for North. No good rebound off of Portwood, out of bounds. Give the ball back to the Spartans with a 7-point lead. They'll bring it ahead.
Severn, one of the most active players out there in Senate. He's already got 5 offensive rebounds himself.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job that time reading where the rebound was going to go and sticking it right back home. Severn, foul line extended left. Cross court skip pass to Key. To Bracken at the top, to Key. To Smith. Smith on the far side to Key. Springfield content to move the ball around the perimeter. Severn's 3, no good. Rebound Iadusi. Iadusi will bring it ahead quickly. To the top of the key, to the foul line extended. He'll pull up for a 3 that draws nothing but wall. And that will give it back to Springfield. You're having fun with my descriptions.
I am. I love the nothing but wall and then nothing but baseline. I've never heard those.
There you go. You got to bring out some new material from time to time. Tonight's the night.
Soon to be trademarked.
Yeah. Key in the front court for the Spartans. Gets it to Severn. Severn in the corner. Bracken to launch a 3. Way long rebound. Springfield ahead. Iadusi working one-on-one against Smith. And he has it stripped from behind by Bracken. Loose ball picked up by North, but rolling out of bounds with it. Looked to be Portwood. Or who was it? Maybe Ryder Brown. At any rate, the ball goes back to the Spartans. And Jeremiah Key will bring it ahead. Key, the senior, gets it to Bracken. And another senior, and another senior, and another senior. And we just keep playing senior ball on senior night. Severn up top to Bracken. To Smith, a deep three, and ooh, that one looked like it was going to be right there. Just a little short. North with the rebound, they come ahead. Portwood foul line extended to the near side, gets it to Iducey. Ball battered out of his hands, and it goes to number 11, Gaines. His shot is no good, but he's fouled on that shot. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. Smith with the foul. Jameson Smith's first foul. Gaines at the line for the first time tonight. First shot up and off the front, no good. And we have a substitution for Springfield. Returning is Kunkler. Will Kunkler, the freshman. He'll give a break to Owen Christ. And Ruffin will get a break for North. Shamir Jones in for Ruffin. Second shot by Gaines. Loses control of the ball. Picks it back up, shoots, and rolls it around and in. Gaines has 3 points on the night, and it's a 31-25 Springfield lead. 3:20 remaining, third quarter. Bracken near side to Severn in front of his own bench. Back to Bracken at the top. Smith is open, and you don't want that to happen. There it is, three-pointer.
He finds a way to get open. His teammates get him open, and he does not hesitate on those shots, Ron.
Springfield drops back into 2-3 zone. Ryder Brown kicks it out in the corner for North. Pass back up top to Iducey. In the corner to Gaines to Iducey. Iducey, skip pass to the far side, and ball taken away by Key for Springfield. He'll go coast to coast and dishes it off to Smith. A really intelligent pass. Before Smith can lay it in, we have a foul, and it's going to go against number 0, Shamir Jones. Shamir Jones first, team second here in the quarter. And we have a sub. Ruffin is going to return for the Vikings. Well, is he or is he not?
Yeah, this is
the referee directing traffic out there. So Ruffin back in, and Springfield will control underneath their own bucket with the biggest lead of the night at 9 points. Key gets it into Bracken. His layup over his head, no good, but a nice effort by Key to follow it up. Jeremiah Key with 8 points, and Springfield has a double-digit lead at 36-25. Brown drives, pulls up for an 8-footer, rolls off the iron for North. Rebound to Shamir Jones near side. He passes inside to Portwood. Out top to Gaines, to Portwood to Jones. Jones in front of his own bench. Fakes, pulls up for 3, got it.
Nice shot, young man.
Shamir Jones off the bench has 3. And it's a 36-28 lead. Far side, Kunkler for Springfield, top of the key. To Bracken. Bracken to Key, back to Bracken. He'll fire the 3, just short. Rebound, Severn. He throws it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, throws it up again. No good. Rebound Jones for North. To Ruffin. Ahead to Gaines. He loses control, but it's picked up by Jones. Ball battered away by Key on the steal. Key comes ahead for Springfield. All the way to the lane, to the hoop. No good. Rebound up and in by Robert Severn.
Robert Severn. He's got 3 offensive rebounds in the last 30 seconds.
He's got 6 on the night. Springfield leads 38-28. 1:17 remaining. Far side for North to the baseline, Portwood. Hill running one-hander, 8-footer, good.
Nice running jump shot.
Bryce Portwood with 9 points for the Vikings, and they're hanging around at 38-30. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Smith drives baseline for Springfield, got it. What a touch.
Are you kidding me?
What a touch.
This kid is so smooth.
It's 40-30 Springfield, less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. Coming ahead for North. Ball to Jones on the far side to Portwood. Portwood back to Jones in the far side corner. He looks, he'll fire the three, got another one.
Wow.
Shamir Jones, back-to-back threes for North, and they're down by 7 with 24 seconds remaining.
North will not go quietly in tonight. I love the effort they're putting up tonight.
Bracken has the ball in the forecourt. Springfield looking to hold for a last shot here in the quarter, it appears. Key out top, being hounded by Portwood. Key gets it back to Bracken to Smith. Smith pulls up on the dribble to Severin to Bracken, and the pass is batted away. The shot no good by North, and that'll take us to the quarter break. Heading to the fourth quarter, it's Springfield 40, North 33. We'll be back after this.
Jobs for Ohio's Graduates, JOG for short, is a workforce readiness nonprofit covering Northeast Ohio, including Ashland, Medina, Stark, Summit, and Trumbull counties, helping youth ages 14 to 24 and adults complete their education, develop soft skills, and start their careers. To make this possible, we need people like you to support the next generation of the workforce and partner with JOG today. Go to jogworks.org, JOGWORKS.org, for more ways to mentor and hire JOG participants, attend events, and more.
If your saving for retirement approach involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," Edward Jones can help. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Or if you're in retirement and want a second opinion, let's talk. Edward Jones financial advisor Vince Rosnack can help. Stop by or call Vince today at 234-571-9913 to set an appointment. Or stop by the office at 529 Canton Road in Ellett, across from Eastgate Plaza.
Back here at Springfield High School, the Spartans with a 7-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. I'm going to pass it off here, the play-by-play mic, to Steve Bunch. Steve, it's all yours.
All right, here we are. We got Springfield's got the ball. Facing the 2-3 zone defense. We got an early foul already, 11 seconds in. Trying to see who that foul was on. Did you see that, Ron?
Foul on Ryder Brown that time, his first, and obviously the first foul of the quarter.
Bracken inbound the ball. He's got Severin in for the easy layup. Severin having a heck of a game tonight with offensive rebounds and layups. Back the other way now is North. North, nice behind the back pass to himself. And I'm not sure what they're calling here. Yeah, it's going to be a travel.
I think the behind the back pass to yourself usually ends up in a travel. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers tonight for North, unfortunately. Struggling against that defense from Springfield. We got Kunkler bringing the ball over the timeline. The 5'3" freshman leading this offense right now. Ball gets swung around to Severin. He's on the left side, top of the key now. Back over to Kunkler on the right side. Excellent ball movement. Ball's inside to Bracken. He throws up the hook shot, no good. Rebound, Ruffin. Ruffin with another rebound tonight. Ball being brought upside. Whoa, stolen away by Kunklin. He's good for the breakaway, and he's got it. 5'3" freshman stole the ball and finished. 44-33 lead for the Spartans now. North back the other way. Going for penetration. Again, another behind the back pass, which leads to a jump ball. Let's see who that's going to give the ball to. We got number 1 for North coming in. Idushi. Coming in for Gaines.
Idushi returns with 6 points. Gaines sits down with 3.
Jones inbounded the ball. Unfortunately, nobody was on the receiving end of that, so ball back to the Spartans with their 44-33 lead. Bracken with the long court pass to Smith. Look at that. Excellent pass. Full court, ends in a layup. Spartans go up 46-33. Back the other way is North. Ryder's got the ball. He's double teamed. He gets inside the Ruffin. He's single team. He puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound to Smith. Smith gives it to Bracken. Kunkler on the right side. Gets the top of the key again. Smith doesn't hesitate. Puts up the 3 off the rim. Rebound. Offensive rebound quickly by Bracken. He got fouled. And he'll try to add to the 46-33 lead that the Spartans have with 6:17 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Foul went against Ryder Brown, his second and the team's second. Bracken, great job at tracking that rebound and getting off his feet that time.
Bracken with a slightly non-traditional stance. His foot, when he stands to shoot, is almost perpendicular. He makes the first free throw, 47-33 Spartans. Second shot is up and good. 48-33, 15-point lead, 6:15 remaining in the game. North brings the ball across the timeline, giving it to Ryder on the right side. Gets swatted away, but back to the top of the key, back to North. You got Jones for three, and nothing but air. Back the other way, Severin brings it over to timeline, into the paint, up the hook shot, and puts it in. Young man, you are having a heck of a game. Robert Severin putting his team up 50-33. Back the other way now is Jones. Kicks into the middle, he's got Ryder. Ryder puts up the shot and he's fouled. Ron, I'm looking at the Spartans now with 50 points, and as I looked through the history of their games this year, there were often times where they only scored 20 or 30-something points, having a heck of a time tonight.
Yeah, both teams enjoying better offensive nights for sure.
Ryder's first shot, off the front of the rim, off the back of the glass, and in.
That's 8 points on the night for Ryder Brown. He'll look for 9 here.
Dribbles, picks it up, and puts it in. Timeout North. See if this is going to be a full timeout. I think the referee's looking too. All right, that'll be a full timeout. We're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Looking for a fun night out that gives back? Join the Port Summit Rotary for our quarter auction on Saturday, February 28th at Springfield High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the auction starts at 6 p.m. Admission is just $5 and includes your auction paddle. Bid on exciting items, support local businesses, enjoy food and beverages, and help fund scholarships for local students. Bring your friends and your quarters and make a difference. Learn more at portsummitrotary.org.
Summit County. Ready to score big in your career? Check out AkronWorks.com, your local job board powered by Jobs for Ohio's graduates. It's mobile friendly, easy to use, and full of opportunities to connect with local employers. Whether you're looking to get hired or hire talent, JOG makes it simple. Don't wait on the sidelines. Visit AkronWorks.com today and take your career to the end zone.
Welcome back to Spartan Field. Ooh. Spartans start off with the ball, but Robert Severin unfortunately dragged his back foot, and that will result in a turnover. Spartans come into this 50-35 lead, 5 minutes, 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, being led by Mr. Smith with 24 points so far. North inbounds the ball, gets batted around. Ryder with the ball at the top of the key, kicks it out for a three-point shot, air ball, rebound, surprised by Robert Severin again. Bracken's got the ball, facing a little bit of pressure from North. They're not across the timeline now. Now they are. Ball's in the corner. Smith's got the ball. Inbound pass to Severin. He's in the paint, puts up another hook shot, and another make for Robert Severin.
Severin with 12 points on the night tonight. Off the bench, having a big senior night.
52-35 with exactly 5 minutes to go. North back the other way quickly. We've got Idushi with a quick bucket into the paint. 52-37. Springfield back the other way across the timeline. Ball's into the paint. Ball shot for three, and it's good. That is Kunkler, the 5'3" freshman with another three. Puts his team up 55-37, 4.5 minutes to go. Now Kunkler with the steal. You go, freshman. Gives the ball to Robert Severin, who brings it over the timeline. He's top of the court, throws it to the right side. Finds Bracken. Top of the court now to Mason. Mason looks over the defense. He's facing a 1-2-2 from North. 4:13 remaining. His team is up 55-37. Ball goes inside to Bracken. Dribble penetrates into lane. Kicks it out to Robert Severin for three. Off the rim. Rebound goes to North. Ryder brings the ball over the timeline. The ball gets kicked across the paint. Turnover goes to Springfield. Hunkler's got the ball, facing a little bit of pressure. He's across the timeline, left side. He sees an opportunity for a three, puts it up, puts it in! Look at this freshman go. 3:40 to go. Spartans lead 58-37. North back the other way. Mason with the ball. Excuse me, Iushi with the ball. Wow.
As if he hasn't done enough already offensively. Smith with a nice block shot off the wall gives the ball back to North, but as I mentioned to Steve off the air, our player of the game determination's coming up, and I think number 10 for Springfield, Mr. Smith, has a solid opportunity to garner that award tonight.
Gaines inbounds the ball. Finds Iushi. Iushi in the Ruffin. Ruffin loses the ball in the paint, but his team gets it back. Back to Ruffin from the corner three, off the rim to Smith. Smith gets it to Severn, who brings it across the court. I think he's eyeing another bucket, puts it up. He's fouled. The shot does not go in. 3:13 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Spartans are up 58-37. They have finally pulled away, Ron, here in the fourth quarter. Mostly a great game for the first three quarters, but Springfield putting their stamp here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that foul's going to go against Bryce Portwood. Had a nice first quarter.
Severn makes the first shot. Heck of a game by Severn.
He's got a 7-point quarter, looking for 8.
7 points and 5 rebounds. Second shot, rattles around, comes off, rebound goes to Ruffin. North brings it across the timeline. Ball gets batted around. Iushi puts up a ball, it's an air ball. Ball's out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay North ball. Substitutions coming in.
Yeah, Chase Reisinger is going to check in for the Spartans. He got a start tonight on senior night. We haven't seen much of him since. He's back in there now.
Quick shot by Iushi up for 3, off the rim. Ball's in the hands of Smith already. He's already across the court, throws it off the glass, and a rare miss for him tonight. They still have a 59-37 lead. Another turnover in the fast break by North. Back the other way goes to Smith. He eyes another 3. Short on that one, way short. I think his legs are getting tired, Ron, from all the shooting.
Actually, it looked like Iushi might have got a piece of that one, Steve.
Gaines now into the lane, puts up a jump shot, 2 points. His team is now down 59-39 with 2.5 to go. Oh, very close to over and back. Springfield has the ball. Smith in the corner, kicks it out, resets the offense, maybe run a little time off this clock. Mason with the ball, guarded by Iushi. Ref blows a whistle. Yeah. Unidentifiable object on the floor.
There you go. One of our ESPN members over there, they're very well paid, as you know, Steve, and somebody lost a coin, probably a silver dollar at least, but the referee, Johnny, on the spot got that off.
Well, with the price of silver lately, Ron, I would not be dismissing the value of that.
That's right.
Mason inbounds it. Oh, gets stolen away by North. Iushi gets the ball. He finds Ryder, goes into the paint, throws up the right-hander. Oh! Pushed back by Iushi, misses that. Back in the other way now. Smith for the Spartans, hands it off to his teammate. Missed layup, missed rebound, out of bounds on the Spartans.
Yeah, that miss by Springfield was Evan Delbrug had opportunity for 2 there, but it rolled off the rim.
North
Less than 2 minutes to play.
North back the other way. Iushi got the ball across the timeline, gets it to Gaines, back to Iushi. He shoots the 3 off the rim. Delbrug with the rebound. Finds Mason, who brings it across with some pressure. He's to the right side. They slow it up, they pull it out. Smith has the ball. 1:30 left in the game. He hands the ball off to Key. He now's stalling the offense a little bit. Dumps it off inside to Smith. He goes cross court. He found Delbrug for 3. They slow played that offense for a bit, and then Delbrug shoots the wide open 3, puts his team up 62-39. 1:08 left the other way. You got North coming back. Gaines calmly strikes a 3 for the Vikings. 62-42. Del Brugge looks to bring it across the timeline, hands it off to Key. Finds it to Smith, who doesn't hesitate for the three, off the rim. Rebound, not sure who that was off. It looks like it was off of North.
Yeah, I think Ruffin maybe got a finger on that one. They're going to give it back to Springfield. And with that, Coach Kevin Nash going to take a full time out here. So we'll take a break and we'll be back to wrap this one up.
Looking for a fun night out that gives back? Join the Port Summit Rotary for our quarter auction on Saturday, February 28th at Springfield High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the auction starts at 6 p.m. Admission is just $5 and includes your auction paddle. Bid on exciting items, support local businesses, enjoy food and beverages, and help fund scholarships for local students. Bring your friends and your quarters and make a difference. Learn more at portsummitrotary.org.
Welcome back to Springfield High School, where the Springfield Spartans lead in the fourth quarter, 62-42 over the North Vikings. 20 seconds remaining in this ball game that has been pretty exciting, an up and down affair. A few turnovers here and there, but a very fun game to watch, and very fun to watch these seniors from Spartan, Ron, for the Spartans really show up big for their team tonight.
Yeah, they're having a lot of fun here in the fourth quarter. And to the Vikings' credit, until about midpoint, early to mid-third quarter, they're right in this ball game.
Shot put up by the Spartans, a three, no good. Rebound goes to North. And Idushi goes in for two. 34 seconds left. Oh, they're going to call double dribble as the Spartans try to bring the ball across the timeline.
And that was Chase Reisinger who got in the game here late.
Reisinger having good fun with the turnover he just made, not taking himself too serious as his team leads by nearly 20 points here with 30 seconds to go. Ryder Gaines puts up the three, no good. Another rebound by number 2, Robert. Robert Severin with another rebound. That's about 13 by my count, Ron. That kid's been all over the place tonight. Huge showing here on senior night for that young man.
Now, foul for North is going to go against Nathaniel Ruffin, his fourth and the team fourth. So, well, here we are with 20 seconds left, and the referee decided to tell the ESPN student section to calm down.
Calm down, finally. Del Brugge brings the ball over the timeline for the Spartans. He's guarded pretty tightly by Idushi. I love that Ryder has not given up for the Vikings. Went after that steal, but he knocked it out of bounds. 12.4 left here in the fourth. Spartans lead 62-44. North is applying a little bit of pressure. And, they got a steal out of it. There's 4 seconds to go. Oh, and the attempted dunk by Duche just failed, but Gaines picks it up. He gets it in before the shot clock. Final score here in Springfield, Spartans 62, the North Vikings 46. Heck of a game by both teams, Ron. A lot of effort tonight. We knew what we were facing, watching the teams with a combined win total of 1. But I saw a lot of good basketball here tonight.
I was just thinking, Steve, this could have, not that it matters, this could have been painful for us, but it was anything but. It was very entertaining right from the get-go with the pregame ceremonies for the seniors and the introduction of the teams. I had a ball. I hope that you did. We'll take this break. We'll be back to announce our Cambria's Bistro player of the game right after this.
Hi, this is Ronnie Kemmer, owner of Cambria's Bistro. We are located in the heart of downtown Wadsworth at 132 Main Street. Cambria's Bistro is a family-owned establishment that brings together the best of two worlds, the rich traditions of Italian cuisine and the contemporary favorites of a pub and grill. Reservations are not required but recommended by calling 330-331-5282 or 330-331-5357. We offer a casual dining atmosphere that is great great for a family dinner, date night, or a special celebration. We feature a wonderful wine list with selections from Sicily to Napa Valley. We also have a great bar menu with specialty cocktails, many beers, on-tap beers, ciders, and seltzers. Cambria's Bistro also features San Pellegrino sparkling water. We are located in the heart of downtown Wadsworth at 132 Main Street. Come see us soon.
Back at Springfield High School, Ron Whitmer, Steve Bunch. And before we go any further, Steve, I want to thank you for coming in on short notice and your first time behind the mic for Fifth Dimension Radio. I hope you had as much fun as we had having you here. And, Bobby's saying, hey, we're over here. There we are. I'll hide behind him, much better looking guy than me. Thanks for coming. And I think both of us were a little surprised that the competitive level was a little better than we expected. A very competitive game until the fourth quarter. And then the home team on senior night was able to pull away, and a lot of good feelings for those seniors on the Springfield team. I believe they had 7 of them. Before we go any further, and this is important to Bob Fritz behind the camera there, our Cambria's Bistro screen print original player of the game for this week is none other than Springfield's Jamison Smith, the senior. 24 points on the night, and 22 of them were in the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, he mostly distributed the ball. And then I think, as you mentioned, his arms are getting a little tired, so he came up a little short on his 3-pointers. But a big night for the senior for Springfield as they get their second win of the season. So congratulations to Springfield's Jamison Smith, our Cambria's Bistro screen print original player of the game. Again, our final score was Springfield 62, North 46. We'll take this time out, and we'll be back to take a look at some statistics from tonight's ball game.
Horse racing is a great sport, and now you can have a horse in the race. Own a little and love it a lot. Thestable.ca is an award-winning horse ownership experience. Purchase as little as 1% of a racehorse and pay a set monthly fee. No surprises, modest investment, low risk, and completely accessible and transparent operations. Thestable.ca offers a unique, engaging racehorse ownership experience and features great customer service and consistent updates about your horse. Our innovative video production team tracks your horse's training progress, and clients are encouraged to visit the horses at any time. Thestable.ca is right for harness racing, and if you want to have a horse in the race, it's right for you too. For more information about The Stable, email Anthony at thestable.ca or call 519-400-4263.
Back here at Springfield High School, where the host Spartans downed the Akron North Vikings by a final of 62-46. Ron Whitmer, Steve Bunch for Fifth Dimension Radio. So, Steve, I know I threw you a little curveball there, asking you to do the play-by-play in the fourth quarter. Thanks for doing that. Did a great job. So it might have thrown off some of the rebounding stats that you were keeping for us. But anything that jumps out at you rebounding-wise for either team?
Yeah, my goodness, for the Vikings, Ruffin, I've got him with 14 rebounds tonight. And I think 10 of those were offensive, Ron. He was just really impressive how he went for the ball. But then on the other side for the Spartans, I've got Robert Severin. I've got him with 12 rebounds, and 6 of which of those were offensive as well. So both those guys, loved watching how they went for the ball. And there seemed to be an intelligent approach by both those guys. They seemed to be watching the angle of the ball. It wasn't happenstance that the ball ended up in their hands.
Yeah, I think both of us and many people would come into a game like this expecting to see not much in the way of skill level, but there were some skilled players out here. And you mentioned Ruffin. I was thinking the same thing, not even knowing his rebounding numbers. But that young man got after it all night. He's a strong presence down low, and I think, given a different situation on a different team, that kid could certainly play some winning basketball. Same thing, you put Smith on a team, and he may not be the focal point on a team that's achieving way above the level that Springfield is this year, but he would be a factor on just about any winning team in the area because the young man can shoot. My gosh, the touch. It's one thing to shoot, but you've been around the game a while. I've been around the game a good long while. And the one thing I really believe, I think you can shoot, or you can teach shooting. I don't know that you can teach touch. And that young man has touch. I mean,
those running jumpers.
Don't you just think almost every time he puts it up, it's going in?
Yes, for sure. So smooth, so confident, and but his coach told us that tonight before the game. He says, my guy's back, and if he gets some three-pointers, we're going to win this game. And that's exactly what happened tonight.
Yeah, he was ready to go. So let's take a look at the offensive statistics for the visiting Vikings. Josh Ayadusi had 5 field goals for 10 points, 0 for 2 from the line. Ryder Brown had 2 field goals, a 3, and 2 for 2 from the line for his 9 points. Vaughn Gaines had 3 field goals, a 3, and 1 for 2 from the line for 10 points. Nathaniel Ruffin had a bucket for 2 points. Shamir Jones in the late third quarter came off the bench to hit 2 threes for 6 points. And Bryce Portwood off the bench early in the game had 3 field goals, checked that 4 field goals, and 1 for 1 from the line for his 9 points, in total of 46 for the Vikings. For Springfield, a big night for them. As you mentioned during the game, not a lot of big offensive nights. So a night like this makes a lot of people happy. It certainly makes parents happy, and administrators and coaches. But some of these kids who frankly didn't get much chance to show what they can do offensively got a chance tonight. And Jeremiah Key for the Spartans had 3 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line for 8 points. Evan Delbrug had a field goal, a 3-pointer for his 5 points. He got his 3 there in the fourth quarter and got a huge ovation from his friends in the stands. Jamison Smith, we sung his praises all night, and rightly so. He had 5 threes to go with 4 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line for 24 points on the night. Robert Severn, a big factor in the second half. He had a bucket in the first half to go along with 5 more in the second half, and 1 for 2 from the line for 13 points. Jaden Bracken hit a field goal and 2 for 2 from the line for 4 points. And the freshman, Will Kunkler, came off the bench, and especially in the fourth quarter, and lit it up with 2 threes and another field goal for his 8 points. All totals up to 62 for the Spartans. They win over the Akron North Vikings by a final of 62-46, and the Spartans are now 2-14 on the season. So if I'm doing my math right, in a 22-game season, it means they got 6 to go. So they're coming off if there's such a thing as an impressive loss, and a good loss, if there are those, to Coventry. Coach Nash felt like that was a turning point for them. And tonight, again, it's against a winless North team, but there was a lot to like there for Springfield. So they've got their second win. They got 6 games to put something together before the end of the season, and I know with 7 seniors, they want to finish strong. So our hats off to the Spartans for their effort tonight. And also to North. Again, they lost tonight, but they were right there for about 3/4 of the game. They scored more points by far than they're used to.
Yes.
That's got to make guys feel a lot better about themselves. And as they approach those last 5 games of the season for the Vikings, hopefully that takes them in with some good feeling. So we'll be back to find out what we can find in terms of scores from around the area, and to wrap this up right after this break.
Hey, students and job seekers, your next big career play starts here. AkronWorks.com, your local job board powered by Jobs for Ohio's graduates. Find local jobs, connect with employers, and get hired fast. It's easy, mobile-friendly, and full of opportunity. Step up, get in the game, and visit AkronWorks.com today, because your career deserves a winning drive.
Tired of boring off-the-rack tees? Want to express your unique style or promote your business? How about create an unforgettable memory? Call us at Screen Print Original, 330-414-1635, 330-414-1635. 1635. We bring ideas to life. We offer high-quality DTF transfers on a variety of apparel, ensuring vibrant colors and lasting designs, from custom creations to bulk orders, all for you. If you have an idea, give us a call at 330-414-1635, 330-414-1635. You can also drop us a line at screenprintoriginal@gmail.com. We look forward to serving you.
Back here at Springfield High School, where the Spartans down the Akron North Vikings 62-46. And Steve, we don't spend much, if any, time talking about pro sports here on Fifth Dimension Radio's High School Game of the Week, but something that I'm sure is of interest to any folks still listening in here to the post-game show if you haven't heard already. And I don't have time for a lot of details here, but we're hearing that the Cleveland Cavaliers have dealt Darius Garland and a second-round pick to the Los Angeles Clippers for James Harden. So early reactions for you on that?
Well, listen, Darius has been hurt, over the last half of last season and the early part of this season, and I love him as a player. He's dynamic. In terms of James, what version are we getting? Are we getting this year's version? I'd like to have the 2015 version of him.
Wouldn't we like to have the 2015 version of ourselves as well?
That is also true. And I don't want to be here body shaming anyone, but he's got a little bit of a dad bod going on, so I wouldn't mind him being in shape. But I think he adds a lot of dynamic scoring. He's probably a little bit better of a defender than Garland is. He's certainly a bigger defender, and so I think he lines up real nice for the Cavs.
Yeah, as a Cavs fan, I get frustrated sometimes with injuries, and I know it's an 82-game season. It's, you and I, when we played high school ball, we were playing 20 regular season games, and if we were lucky, a handful of tournament games. These guys are playing 82 games a year against some of the best athletes in the world and strong people, not skinny people like the days of yore. These guys are getting beatings, and Darius Garland, for me, was a better player early until he started getting beat up. And he spends so much time not on the floor now, where I get it. I've never been, me personally, never been a great Harden fan, but I certainly admire what he's accomplished. And the one thing he does better than Garland is gets and stays on the floor. So it appears to me to be a short-term fix for the Cavs.
Yes.
I think they feel like they've only got so much time left with Donovan Mitchell, to win a championship. And this is, if it's not an all-in situation for this year, it's fairly close. And frankly, I'm surprised that either Mobley or Allen haven't been shuffled off. It seemed like there was something brewing there with Giannis, and the deadline is the 5th, which is 2 days from today, right? I lose track.
Correct.
Retired guys often lose track of what day it is. So more could be coming, but that's our 2 cents worth about what the Cavs did tonight. In local high school basketball, not a lot to report, but from the Metro Conference here that Springfield is still a part of, in the third quarter, Manchester is leading Field 54-19. Manchester with a strong team this year. And also Cloverleaf leading Coventry by 23-18 in the second quarter. That's all we have from the Metro so far tonight. I'll check quickly here and see what we have from where we're going to be next week, which is the Suburban American. No scores reported yet. So we will be at Barberton next week. Steve won't be with us unless he wants to come hang out, which you're more than welcome to. What a great situation at Barberton. The facilities are top-notch for high school. I don't know if you've been there, Steve, but probably in my mind, if not the best, certainly one of the best high school facilities, basketball facilities in Northeast Ohio. And I'm not just talking about the gym, but the press box is top-notch. The staff there, A.D. John Sable, he and his staff treat us great, which isn't all that important, but at the end of the day it helps, right?
Sure.
And the game should be a really good game. We've got Talmadge at Barberton. Both of those teams very competitive in the Suburban American. Talmadge is currently second to Highland in the league, and Barberton has been right in the mix all season and have an early season win up at the Rocket Mortgage earlier this season, an overtime win over Talmadge. So should be a great game with some higher level talent next week for sure, and we look forward to seeing that. So any final thoughts on your part, Steve?
No, I appreciate the invite to be with you guys tonight. Fifth Dimension has been terrific so far, and again, I loved seeing what we saw tonight. I think that there's some hope for the Spartans. I saw some great offense from them tonight, some really good, crisp passing. I felt like they diced up that zone pretty good. I'm anxious to see what they're going to do these last handful of games and see if they can stir up a little dirt here going into the tournament.
Well, I see they're striking the ESPN set on the far side, so I think that's a sign for us to wrap this up. So I just wanted to say thanks again. You come for the fun, but you stay for the pay.
That's right.
So, keep that in mind when you're thinking the next time I call you to come back. Keep that in mind. Hey, I, as always, want to thank Bob Fritz, who's behind the camera over there, our station owner. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for having us. And can you catch him? You got Mr. Filmley in here tonight. Nice. Bob Filmley here. I don't know if you caught it, and I mean this sincerely. I love the fact that he pulls off miracles in the last minute. So I sent him tonight's new ad from the Port Summit Rotary probably about midnight last night, seemed like, and just said, if there's anything you can do in terms of a voiceover for today. And I didn't really have a whole lot of time to edit it for time, and he pulled off his usual miracle. But if you caught the background music, it's my favorite background on the music. Is that the Flight of the Bumblebee or something like that? Beautiful, and his voice matched it. So this is what happens when you work with talented people. Bob, thanks for all that you do. Thanks to Kevin Vaughn and the staff here at Springfield, and a student body for showing up tonight, showing up and showing out, as they say these days. A nice crowd from Springfield, and they were rewarded with a big victory. So once again, the final from Springfield, the Spartans over the Akron North Vikings, 62-46. That's it from Springfield High School. We'll see you next Tuesday from Barberton for the Magics against the Talmadge Blue Devils. Thanks, and have a great night.
You've been listening to Fifth Dimension Radio's Sports Special, where we bring you live high school sports. And we'll be announcing more exciting games coming up in the near future, so keep it on Fifth Dimension Radio. This is your announcer, Bob. Good night.